Hey everybody, so I'm here. I'm trying to get this garage together. All this stuff in here. But it's a nice garage. I do something I guess my daughter said it calls a story time. So I wanted to tell you guys a little bit about me, right? Okay, my name is Chrissy. I'm a mom. I have 3 kids. I'm a nursing assistant, help out with the older generation of people. I enjoy doing that. Um, Someone asked me about this when I put the pictures up, my little she shed, and they asked if I had this for a while. And I wanted to answer that. I actually bought this house here with this garage. This is a beautiful garage. You see this? See that? See the structure here? Beautiful, right? I bought this house 10 years ago. I lived here off and on. I rented it out over the years. I left recently and went to Utah a few years ago and lived there for 2 years. I rented the house out, and people who I rented it to, they tore it up. I was having a new baby, so I'm like, hey, we need to go back to Detroit. I got this little house that I bought for $1,000. It's not Utah. It's not the best place in the world, but I grew up here, and it's a nice little house. We don't have to pay very much for taxes every year. We could work and do whatever we decide we want to do. If we want to go to school, if we want to buy something else, if we want to do whatever, we'll be able to do it because we have this house here and we don't have to pay monthly payments on this house. We just pay the taxes every year. Last year was the first year that I became a gardener. I started growing in my backyard. I had started, but I had dug holes and stuff in my backyard and stuff, and I didn't like it. So this year I had got a bug, and about February actually I had started wanting to just grow things, everything. Food. My friend, she had started when she saw me doing it, she started growing stuff. She grew flowers. I didn't really really care about the flowers. I wanted to grow food because no matter how much food I buy, it's just never enough. And then by my kids being, what they call it, multicultural or whatever, they like different types of food. They don't always just like burgers and fries. That's really not something that they really like. They really don't like sandwiches like that, hot dogs. They like food, and they like peppers and tomatoes and, fresh. They like fresh food a lot. Fish and stuff like that. They like good food. And so I was growing that, and then when I saw the flowers, I'm like, wow, flowers are really beautiful. I need those too. So this year, I didn't really come out here in this backyard at all, just to cut it and trim it. This house, I really didn't have an appreciation for this house when I first got this house. I was young. I was homeless. I had got burned out of a house that me and my, past had bought together, and so I needed a place to stay. And houses had dropped so cheap here, and my cousin came and told me that I could get a house for $1,000, and I didn't believe him. And even after I bought this house and I moved in it, I fixed it and made it good enough for me and my family to live here. But being young and stuff, I really didn't have a appreciation for it because the neighborhood is so bad. And, so I wanted to just always leave. So I was always leaving it. And then something clicked in me like, you have to appreciate what God has done for you because you have something, regardless of where it is, you can make it into what you want it to be. Make your surroundings what you want it to be around you. I'm not shooting people. I'm not running around here gang banging and with drama or whatever is going on. I'm not with it. I'm a working citizen, and I'm just trying to make the area where I live better. So anyway, when I got the plant seeds, I'm like, that backyard is not big enough for my dreams. That backyard, I'll see that backyard when I get to it. All this stuff, I gotta fix all this stuff. It's all just, it's nice, it's good, but it needs to be brought up. I only been back here like two years. So I had a little baby. I got a little 17-month-old baby, and I got 2 bigger children. 12 and 13. Yeah, so that's what this is something. If they asked if this was something that I had, yeah, this is something that I had. It's something that I bought for $1,000. This is the attachment. This is the garage. This isn't even the house. But this is why I'll be doing most of my video and that out here in the garage. I'm gonna paint it and do it all girly and nice for us ladies and fellas too, you know. And yeah, so I just wanted to tell you guys a little bit about me, about, you know, the stuff that I'm doing, how much I'm paying for this stuff. And, you know, Detroit is Detroit. Most of the stuff, the crime and stuff that's going on, that's people out there acting a fool. Innocent bystanders do get affected sometimes. But it's a lot of beautiful things to do in Detroit. It's a lot of free things to do with your family and kids. They building the parks back up. They making them so nice. They got soccer courts on them. They putting the basketball hoops back out. See, back when I was a kid, they were taking the basketball hoops down because they were shooting up the boys. That's not funny. But they were, you know, shooting up the basketball courts back then. That's in the 80s and 90s, you know. Yeah, so, but now the boys, they out there, these new generation of little kids, these little boys and little girls, I have a lot of, you know, hope for them. They more understanding than the people back then. I think my generation of people are understanding too. We got love in us, but we just in a hard generation, you know. We trying to figure it out. But so that is what I wanted to share with you guys, a little story time. All right, you guys have a great day. Bye-bye. Plant a seed, grow a flower. Garden on, my friends.